Hello children, in this video I will continue chapter number 3, synthetic fiber and plastics. So in last videos we had discussed the different synthetic fibers and plastics. Plastics are very useful. They are non-reactive, strong, light, durable and are the poor conductors. So, but plastics, we should avoid the plastic. Why we are saying that plastic should be avoided? So here in this video, I'll discuss what is the relation of plastic and environment. How plastics are very harmful for the environment. So first, let's read the definition of biodegradable and non-biodegradable. What does it mean? So the material which get decomposed through the natural processes such as by the action of bacteria, that is known as biodegradable. Like a kitchen waste that we use, that all are the biodegradable. Second is a material which do not decompose by natural processes are known as non-biodegradable. And the example of non-biodegradable is plastic, metal, materials, etc. So here we can, it means we say that plastic is a non-biodegradable material. Plastic is non-biodegradable material. So next children, let's see that what is the effect of plastics on environment. So as I said that plastic is a non-biodegradable material, it takes several years to decompose. It is not a environmental friendly. It causes environmental pollution. And moreover, when plastic is burnt, it produces the harmful smoke. And it does not get completely burnt easily. So in this process, it releases lots of poisonous fumes into the atmosphere and causes the air pollution. So plastic is very harmful for the environment. So as it is non-biodegradable, it does not mix with the soil and is very harmful for the environment. So what are the alternate for it? What should we do? So I think we should avoid plastic as far as possible. Make use of bags made up of cotton and jute when we go for shopping. So how we can avoid the plastics? By using the cotton bags or jute bags. The biodegradable and non-biodegradable waste should be collected separately and disposed of separately. So different separate bins should be there at our home so that we can dispose different kind of waste in different ways. It is better to recycle the plastic waste. Most of the thermoplastics can be recycled as we have read already. So whatever the waste is generated at our home, that should be recycled. So we should keep that waste so that that should be recycled. So this was the effect of plastic on the environment. So as a responsible citizen, we should follow 4R principle. 4R means reduce, reuse, recycle and recover. So these 4 principles we should follow for the plastic. We should develop these habits for which make us environment friendly. So the last part is we should not throw plastic bag in water bodies or on the road. Take a cotton carry bag or a jute bag while going for shopping. Next, try to minimize the use of plastic material. Use a steel lunch box instead of a plastic one. So this children, this was the whole chapter. So in this video, you have seen that how the plastic is affecting our environment. So polythene bags thrown here and there, that also clog the drains. And some people, you must have seen that they carelessly throw the wrappers of chips, biscuits, eatables in the park and on the road. So we should avoid all that things. And plastic, then only then the plastic can become the environmental friendly. So children, this was the relation of plastic and environment, how the plastic is affecting our environment. Thank you.